Hello, Aquarius. Thank you very much for tuning into your love read. For the main part of the read, I'm using Witch's Tarot by Ellen Dugan. For supportive oracle cards, Queen of the Moon Oracle by Stacey DeMarco. Already shuffled. Alright. Everybody's 6 for you, 6 for your partner. Relationship first, single second. Oracle cards come out where needed. The fact that I put those out first, and they went to the right spots, so there we go. Oh boy. Let's see how this goes. This is Aquarius in relationships. It seems like it was Taurus for the longest time that kept having rough readings. I swear it seems to be happening to Aquarius now. I don't know why. I thought this would be a good time of year for Aquarius, but... And granted, whenever you come to this reading, it's meant for that time. But where your partner is standing, they've got the Queen of Cups. And I'm getting resilience, but I'm getting it upside down. There's a lot of love, but they're holding something back. They're not able to hold something here. Something isn't right. Because they got the Ten of Wands here. Like there's a lot of burden going on here. There's a lot they're trying to hold, but the resilience upside down with the Queen of Cups is like they're failing. It's too much, but they're not expressing that. It's almost like they're viewing it as if you expect them to be able to do that, and they don't feel like they should be telling you that they can't, because I feel like it's too much. Whatever they're dealing with, it's too much. They can't handle it. And it's the Ten of Wands is telling me it's becoming too much. Right now, they might be succeeding, but it's not much longer. It's like they're coming to the end of the rope. And they're keeping it a secret from you. I'm getting that with the Queen of Cups. It's kind of dual there, kind of like they're keeping it a secret, but they don't want you to think bad of them. I kind of feel like that's part of it too. You've got the Three of Pentacles. Whatever the situation is, you're working at it, doing what you need to do, thinking they're fine. They're just doing what they need to do. Everybody's holding up their part of the bargain. It seems okay. Sorry if you can hear my dog. He's a little dramatic lately. I'm not sure why. When I'm feeling this, though, you're working on it. You're doing what you need to do. You're not seeing that they're struggling. They are struggling, though. They've got the Strength card on their side. Like, they're doing their best to try to hold it together. They're doing their best to do so. But what I'm getting here is that this is not going to work, because they're coming to the end of their rope. It's kind of like burning the candle at both ends. So they're going to be out of candle pretty quick. It's not going to last much longer. Now, your challenge card is the Nine of Cups. Whatever's happening, how you're handling it, you're good. You're happy. The challenge card is to realize that for what it was, when it was good. But this is going to have to change. I feel like this is a challenge card because you are happy. And when this comes in, this has to change. I feel like that's going to be unpleasant for you, because you're very comfortable with it, and you can handle it the way it's going. When you realize how hard this is for your partner, I mean, you're going to realize it has to change, but I feel like it's going to throw things right up for you, because you were happy how it was. So what's coming forward? How is this going to happen? This has got a very, very negative feel to it, just to be fair. Literally, they hit their limit, and it's just like, I feel like everything falls apart all at once. It's like a person spinning 5 plates at once, and they're having a hard time doing it. It's so hard that finally they can't stand it anymore, and they just knock them over. They're just like, I'm sick of it, and they just knock it over. The extremes with the Knight of Swords, there's no way to sugarcoat this. Like, it's kind of like burning the candle at both ends, and they burn their hands and they throw the candle. Like, woo, and then that's it. It's over. It's over. Like that. It's over. You literally have the Tower card where you're standing when this happens. There's no way to sugarcoat this. This is going to be an abrupt, a very unpleasant ending. And they just seem to lose it. I feel like they might freak out. Because they got extremes, the Knight of Swords here, and you've got the Tower here. There's more coming in here. You've got the Five of Wands. This is a little, you're going to have to accept this, but, working towards acceptance will help you. But you're not going to be okay with this. You got the Five of Wands. When this falls apart, falls hard. Falls hard. It's almost like they threw that candle and they threw it into a haystack. And you're like, what are you doing? And you have to rush to put it out. What are you doing? What's wrong with you? Or it's like with the spilling the paints, they knock them over. You're like, why did you do that? What is going on? This is not going well. This is not going well. Ironically, this is helpful for them. Because this is bad. They're having a very bad moment. It's falling apart. It's falling apart. One way or another, they can't help it. It's just, it's like the plates are all falling, or they're throwing the candle, or whatever it is. It's falling apart. It's very dramatic. It's not fun. It's the Tower card for you. You're just like, what's the deal? For you on your side, and hopefully this reading comes to you before this happens, you're not seeing any inkling that this is going to happen. Even if you see your partner's unhappy every once in a while, you have no idea that this is coming. None. That's literally the Tower card. You're shocked. What is happening? They hit the Ten of Swords. They're very devastated about this, but they couldn't do it anymore. It's almost like this is actually what's helping them. It's imploding. And it's releasing them from this stress. It's imploding to the part where there's no picking it up. There's no picking it up. The dishes fell, they're destroyed. The candle was burnt. It was done anyway. It's over. There's no picking this up. Their challenge card is the Chariot with the assessing. Okay. They need to move on from this, yes. But, as you well know, this is a negative too. Okay. Be careful with this then. They have to move on from this. There's no picking it up. But there needs to be a very frank, very direct conversation here. What was too much? How long has it been too much? Why haven't they been telling you? Because you're in danger of this repeating. They're more in danger than you are because they can't go through this again. I don't know. They need to tell you. And when this breaks apart, when this moment happens, they're the most raw. You can get the most information out of them. And I don't feel like you're going to be traumatizing them doing that. But getting them to talk about it when they're at their most raw, you're going to get the purest energy, the purest information, the truth, because they're not going to have the emotion, they're not going to have the ability to sugarcoat it. It's just going to be raw. It's going to be out there. You need to know it. You need to know what was too much. How long has this been going on for? Why did it come apart the way it did? All the raw information. It's not looking pretty, but I don't see it bothering you. You just need the truth. You need the raw information, and you can do something with that. I don't see if it comes across a bit harsh, I don't see it hurting you. I just kind of feel you absorbing it yeah, because it got that bad. How long has this been going on? You're very strong with this. I don't see you very sensitive to it. More I need the information, I need the truth. They need to also assess though. You can't be the only one assessing. You need to make sure they're assessing it too. How did this get this far out of balance? Why did they not say something? Assess why did all this happen, and what are they going to do? If this starts happening again, because guess what? It's life. It's going to start happening again. They're going to end up in the same spot if they don't find a different way to handle it. Now, I see you here spiritually with the High Priestess. Pulling that information out, getting it raw, you're cool with it. I see you're yeah, I need it raw. I need to know exactly what's happening. I don't need the sugarcoat. It's fine. I'm very strong. I can handle it. But the other side of the coin here is what I'm actually getting is why she's showing up in this position is you need to push them to also assess it themselves. They have to. You have to keep them engaged. I feel like there's an upset feeling here. I feel like they're very upset. And it's kind of you're not looking to be abusive, and that's not what I'm saying, and I don't think you're going to take it that way. Be careful, be mindful, because I'm getting a very upset energy. You want to empower them You got to keep it in the empowerment way. You got to be very, very, like, keep them empowered, but keep them assessing it and evaluating it, but empowered. Why did this happen? How long? Why didn't you say something? Okay, you didn't say something because of this. All right, we got something I can do something with. You thought I would be upset or disappointed. Listen, I know you well better than that. I like it when you tell me things. I don't expect you to be able to leap a tall building in a single bound. Like, but keep it on the positive, because I feel like kind of snapping out. Like, I'm not expecting you to save the world. I feel like that's flying out of your mouth. I don't know if that's going to hit or not. Like, I'm not expecting everything from you. Like, just tell me when something gets to be a bit much. I know you're human. I'm aware. But you got to keep this on a positive level. Positive momentum. I'm getting like it can easily, like, they could crush in on themselves again and fall apart. You don't want that. Clear you know. Just like keep it on the empowerment level. Just keep that in the back of your head. We got to keep empowerment going, because the more you empower your partner and keep them moving in a positive way, the more they're gonna like address it more honestly, see it more truthfully, and feel like, you know, I can handle this differently. More they're gonna feel like they can tell you when things get to be a little heavy. They can tell you when, you know, I'm starting to slip, so that it doesn't get like this way again. Because I feel what makes things better is for you to, like, really, you might have to coddle them a little bit. I don't know how you're going to feel about that. Just a little bit, kind of like, but you got to keep it in a positive way. Like, you don't want to coddle them and, like, they're feeling bad, and you don't want to coddle them and make them feel like it's okay to feel bad. I know this feels a little dicey. What you want to do is you want to make them feel, try to get them empowered, and when they start going that empowerment route, then you want to coddle them a little bit, kind of like, yes, you're empowered and I'm very happy, I'm very proud of you for doing this, keep going. That's when you want to coddle it more. Does that make sense? I think it does. Just be careful when you're doing, there has to be a little coddling here for your partner, a little bit. But it's like when you do it, when they're going in a positive direction and you can promote that positive direction even more with the coddling to whatever degree you're okay with, that's when you want to do it. But when they're feeling bad and kind of sorry for themselves, you got to snap them around first. You got to get them going in a positive direction first, snap them around. Then when they're going in a positive way, then be more coddling, and you know what I mean? I feel like Aquarius, you can get this. To me, it seems a little complicated, because you got to be careful when you do that, when you do the positive reinforcement. You don't want to positively reinforce bad behavior. That's just what I'm getting. I think you get it. When they're doing good and they're going like, oh, I should have done this, or I could do this, they're like, then you got to step it a little farther. Like, so how are you going to do that next time? Well, next time I'll tell you. Like, that's when you go, yes, do that. Now, I love it when you talk to me. Yes, and like, you know, that's how you want to go with that. I feel like the Aquarians this is meant for, you're gonna understand it. So I'm gonna let that go. I'm gonna let that go. Anything else with this? All right. That's it for this. I don't think it was that bad. I don't know. It wasn't. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I mean, you're succeeding. I think you're succeeding. It's just something going on. That moment where things fall apart, that's not going to be fun. No. But you recovering afterwards and making it a better situation, now that's a positive turn to that. So, it's not that bad. If it's going to happen anyway, not for nothing. All right, what do we have for single Aquarians? Messages for single. Another drop in the bucket. What does that mean? Another drop in the bucket? It's all that came through when I was shuffling. Another drop in the bucket. We'll find out. I have a feeling that this one isn't. Whoever this is, somebody's coming towards you, but they're. I just have a feeling this is not for you. And I think that's what another drop in the bucket is. Kind of like, yeah, another one I could have had that I didn't want. Ugh, I don't know. We'll keep going. It seems a little harsh. You got the Fool in the environment approaching you. I don't know why, but sometimes I feel like Aquarians don't have a lot of patience for the Fool. I don't know why it's coming across that way, but it's kind of like, if you don't got your crap together, don't bother me. I kind of have that feel here. So somebody's coming towards you. This is somebody, see, I feel like, no. The Fool's coming at you, and I feel like it's a second, possibly a third time, depending on your patience level. Because I feel like they've come around before. They showed some interest, and then they've kind of gone a different direction. Because I'm getting that with the Three of Wands in the past. Because I'm already thinking you don't have patience for this one. Now, this is coming in again. This person is approaching you again. This is not the I'm getting this is not the first time, but at least one other time. They've come close, and then they went a different direction. And it's just kind of like, it was not okay with you at the time, but you're like, all right, you got to go where you got to go. The Empress shows up with the Karma card in the center. This person's coming around again. They're showing you favor again. They're showing you that they like you. That they... See, the Karma's here, though. So the Empress with the Karma is kind of like, you know, if they want to get back in your good graces, they're going to have to work for it. But I feel them coming forward again really strong, though. They got the Fool card, like, yeah, you're going to be into me again. Yeah, this could work. Let's do this again. I'm open to this again. I want to give this another shot. Let's give this another shot. They might be even a little bit on the intellectual side, where they're very witty. They can hold a good conversation. They're fun to talk to. Because I'm getting the Ten of Cups here with you. Like, you seem to enjoy their company. History aside, this person, just for who they are, how they talk, how they relate to you, you do enjoy them. You do, is what I'm getting. If this is hitting for you, you enjoy this person. But I'm also getting, like, as they're approaching you, what I'm getting is, like, the energy is still good. The Empress is telling me you still have feelings for this person. But Karma's here. You seem to be easily telling this person, yeah, well, I thought you were interested before. You kind of 86'd out of here. 86? I don't even know what that means. You were out. I don't know why I said 86. No idea. No idea in this world. But anyway, you jetted out of here. You were done. You're just like, nope, not for me. So, I mean, I do, and I feel like you're even admitting it. Like, you do like them. You're like, yeah, I like you. I'm willing to, but you're going to have to work for it. I'm not just giving you the keys to the kingdom here. If you really want to make something happen with me, you're going to have to show me that I should give you another chance. That's the Karma card coming in. Because you're just laying it right out on the table. Kind of like, I don't have time for this BS. Like, yeah, I like you. But if you want to get in with me again, you're going to have to work for it a little bit. I'm not just giving it to you. Nope. You're just flat out honest. And mostly because you don't have the patience for this, I feel. Like, you're just like, you know what? I don't care if you know. I almost feel that energy there. Like, I don't care if you know how I feel about you. I don't care. Like, you could know all day long. It's not going to get us anywhere if you're just floundering around. So what does it matter? I don't want to play. Like, and you just kind of like trying to shortcut it. Like, I don't want to drag this out. If you literally want to make the effort to get to know me again, to really get a chance here, you could get it. But you're going to have to work for it. Because I'm not just going to take you at face value this time. So this happens. We go forward to the next situation here. You seem to believe this person. You seem to feel like there's a lot of possibilities here. You're very hopeful with the Seven of Cups in your thoughts. You're like, you know what? People, they make different choices. Sometimes they make choices that they don't really, they look back and they're like, I should have made a better choice. And maybe this person is realizing they should have gone a little farther with me last time. They seem to come forward with a lot of enthusiasm. The Fool has a lot of enthusiasm. So you're thinking, you know, this could work out. You know, and you're expecting, the way conversations went, you're expecting they're going to make the effort, is what I'm getting. I do think you're, because of all the possibilities you're thinking of here, and all the enthusiasm they're coming towards you with, you were flat out honest with them. You're like, this seems like it's on the level. They said they were into it. They gave me a lot of positive reinforcement that they were into this. So you're expecting they're going to make the effort to make this go forward. They're going to make the effort to get back in good with you again, because they're not right now. This happens. Two of Swords with the unexpected. And when I say this happens, literally nothing happens. They, like, the Fool is in and the Fool is out. I feel like they moved on again. They just, either they thought it was too much work or this or that or whatever it was, they moved on. Now, nothing happens, and I feel like this is going on for a while. At least, I'm feeling like 2 months. They're just kind of ghosting you. You're not hearing anything from them. Nothing's happening. Unexpected. Like, you're expected they were going to make the effort. I feel like you're a little annoyed at this. I feel like you're a little annoyed with this. I almost feel like literally maybe a month, more like 2 months pass is kind of what I'm getting here. Then you're upset. You're quite upset. You got the Ten of Swords here. You're very upset with this person, and like you're spitting nails, like spitting tacks. Is that the term? You're not happy. Not happy. Ten of Swords. You're like, it's not just devastated. I feel like it's angry too, quite frankly. It's kind of like you feel like you've been stabbed in the back. Like, you got my hopes up again. We had this great conversation, and then there you go. You're not happy. Not happy about this. I literally feel the Knight of Wands with the power, especially with power coming in with this. I feel like you're searching this person out, and you're telling them where to stick it. And you're making sure that they realize, if you think you're going to come back around again, you're not. Do not approach me again. I don't know what your deal is. I don't care what your deal is. Take it, shove it, don't come back to me again. That's it. We're done. We are done. Because you're angry, you're upset, and you're like, we're just going to nip this right in the bud. This isn't going to be a problem again, because I'm going to make sure you realize how I feel. You can take it and stuff it. Stuff it wherever you want to. You're upset, though. When this happens, it's because you're angry. Angry because it just, something happened. Something might happen. You might see this person with somebody else, or it might be flat out obvious, like they were just like giving you like lip service. They were just telling you what they thought you wanted to hear. You're not happy. I feel like you're shutting this down to the point where like you're not going to be approaching me again, because I'm making it clear how I feel about you. So unless you're a complete airhead, you won't try to do that again. They should not be trying to approach you again after this. That's how I feel this is ending. It's finishing it off. I mean, I don't know what we're supposed to say about it. That's how it's ending. It does feel rough, but you're closing that chapter. That book is out the window. It's not even on the shelf. It's out the window. We done. All right, I think we're good. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.